Climbing days are my favorite of the training plan, although at the moment they mainly include Moonboard climbing. The point of this session is to work on my power endurance. I rest 1 to 3 minutes in between problems among 6A to 7A plus to ultimately build enough power endurance to be able to climb my 7C outdoor project when I'm fresh. I typically structure this session in the following way. I need to climb 2 benchmark problems of the same grade in a row to be able to climb a problem a grade harder. If I don't send a problem, I can either select another problem of the same difficulty or try the same problem again. If I fail twice in a row, I go down a grade. It might sound a bit confusing at first, but the video will make it clearer. Having warmed up by climbing several problems around the gym, I start with a 6A plus benchmark since they are the easiest on the 40-degree moonboard setup. If you're not used to climbing on the moonboard or on boards in general, even 6A plus can feel punchy. So even if I feel warmed up, it is best to start with the easiest benchmarks on the board. So because I've just climbed 2 6A pluses in a row, I'm moving up to 6Bs. When selecting the problems I'm going to climb, I try to be as random as possible, and I try not to choose one problem over another because I'm more familiar with it. In the case of 6Bs, it doesn't really matter much for me since I've already done all the benchmarks. On harder grades though, it really makes a difference to climb problems that you haven't done before or to tell someone to choose a problem for you. Okay, 2 6Bs in a row means I have to move up to 6B+. 6B+ on the moonboard typically feels steady, although it isn't a surprise if I mess up a few problems. This is piece of cake for Yaya number 2, and nope. Okay, so at this point I failed to climb this problem, so I can either repeat it or choose another one. I choose to be a coward in this case since I find this problem really hard, so I select another problem. Because I didn't finish the 6B+ before, it means that I still have to climb 2 6B+ in a row in order to go up a grade. So that's why I'm climbing a 6B+ again. After climbing Halloumi, I can move up to 6C. 6C is already a grade that I can't really make any mistakes on, and if I do, then I simply fall. So I really have to focus on what I'm doing. Alright, I'm not being really precise on this move. That definitely takes a toll physically and also mentally as I start having doubts about whether I'll be able to finish the block. Damn it, I think I could have finished it, but I didn't quite latch the top hold properly, so I couldn't send it. I felt I climbed this block really poorly, so in this case I decided to give it another go since I really thought I could do it. Much more precise on that move now, managed to land it softly. Now I have to be a bit more accurate for the top 2. Another 6C, I need to climb this one in order to move to 60 plus. Already in 60 plus, I really need to focus now as I normally end up going up and down this grade, not being able to climb 2 in a row. And here we are on 7A. This really feels like a lottery most of the time, as it is close to my top grade in general and I'm quite fatigued at this point. Managed to somehow work my way up on that first problem, so I'm moving to another 7A block. Although this block doesn't feel extreme normally, at this point I'm now reaching my physical limits and it feels like I can drop it at any point. Surprised myself to top it and moving on to 7A plus. 7A plus is the highest grade I reach sometimes in this type of session, so I call it a success already if I make it this far. I've never been able to climb 2 7A pluses in a row. This day though I was feeling strong and I was wondering whether I'd be able to break through the grade. No more beans as soon as I touch 16F. Maybe another day. I had another chance though, so I tried it again. Of course I wasn't able to make it, so it was time to go down a grade after falling twice in a row. I decided to try this problem again, but on the opposite side just to see if I was able to climb it. Big mistake. Time to go down a grade again. At this point I feel like I'm getting more and more fatigued, so it's great to improve my mental game and power endurance. After barely climbing this one and feeling weak on 6C, I stopped climbing on the Moonboard. It had been a quite good session overall and I was happy with it. Time to take a rest, have some fruit and do some pull-ups. That's all for this session, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video, share it, drop me a comment and subscribe to the channel.